Through the Preservation Society of Charleston, I feel like my personal definition of what preservation is has changed. I've come to see preservation as a nexus for community involvement and activism. It's very multidisciplinary. There are so many ways that people can come to the movement and get involved and fight for the places that are important to them as well.
I'm convinced every preservationist has an origin story, and mine was learning about my great grandfather's contributions to New York City. He was actually an artist, and he worked on the Grand Central Terminal ceiling mural, the one that we see today. And he actually wrote down names of family members while he worked, and his team members did the same thing. So, learning about that really sparked my interest in historic preservation and made me realize how many untold stories there are all around us. So for me, preservation is all about finding those stories and telling those untold stories so that they're not lost to time.
Preservation in Charleston is at its very basic level a great educational tool to be able to teach people about why the city is the way it is, why it looks the way it is, stories about the people and the places and the buildings they see every day, and that also gives people a great foundation to be able to get involved. And as a staff here now at the Preservation Society, I've seen that in action, and it's really moving and informative to be able to see your neighbors get involved and to be able to see people's passion at work in what we do here at the Preservation Society. And it's really one of the best ways for people to get involved in the city.
I became a member of the Preservation Society a few years ago when my husband and I moved to Charleston. I wanted to get to know more about the civic life in Charleston, wanted to meet new people. And now, several years later, I think we're have some of the most passionate members in the community, whether they've been lifelong peninsula dwellers, transplants who care about flooding, resiliency, if you live on Daniel Island or Johns Island. Every member meeting, every event we have, I'm having wonderful, deep conversations and really getting to know a lot about this wonderful place that we all get to call home.
So I joined as a member of the Preservation Society because I study preservation and I wanted to be a part of this wonderful community of preservation loving people. And it's just so important to be a part of an advocacy group that really enjoys maintaining Charleston's lovely foundation of wonderful sites and cultural aspects.
I think others should join the Preservation Society because it's a great way to stay engaged with the community and learn about our other projects, such as the Oral History Project, Mapping Black Burial Grounds, and our Resilience Guidelines. We also have great events, which we have a really engaged, active community here, and it's always great to learn from the community around us.